Hello everyone, let's provide a solution given this exponential equation, which is 8 raised to power x subtract 2, this is equal to 20. So what is the value of x? Now, solution from here, 8 raised to power x minus 2, this is actually in the form of a raised to power n minus m, which you can express as a raised to power n divided by a raised to power m. Let's apply this property. We'll have 8 raised to power x divided by 8 squared, this is equal to 20. Okay, so let's multiply both signs by 8 squared, so that now we'll have 8 raised to power x, this is equal to 20 multiplied by 8 squared. Okay, now from what we have, to solve for the value of x, we introduce the natural logarithm on both sides. The natural logarithm on both sides, we will have log 8 raised to power x, this is equal to log 20 multiplied by 8 raised to power 2. Okay, now from what we have here, 20 can be expressed as 5 multiplied by 4. Okay, so let's just, this is log 8 raised to power x, this is equal to log 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 8 raised to power 2. Okay, now you find that log 8 raised to power x, this is actually in the form of log a raised to power n, which you can express as n log a. Okay, so this is power rule property of logarithm, so let's apply this property. Now let's apply this power rule property, so that you'll have log 8 raised to power x becomes x log 8, this is equal to log, this is 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 8 squared. Okay, now from what we have here, log 5 times 4 times 8 squared, this is in the form of log a multiplied by b, which can be expressed as log a plus log b. Okay, so let's apply this property. So we'll have x log 8, this is equal to log 5 plus log 4 plus log 8 raised to power 2. Okay, now let's divide both signs by log 8. This is log 8 divided by log 8, and the same case here, log 8. Okay, now if you simplify, you'll have x is equal to, now this is log 5, we have log 8. We can be able to express, we can express 8 as 2 raised to power 3, and we can express 4 as 2 squared. Okay, so let's substitute this. So the value of x is equal to, we'll have log 5 divided by, this is log 2 raised to power 3 plus log 2 squared divided by log 2 raised to power 3 plus, now we'll have log, we have 8 squared. Okay, we have 8 squared, which is the same thing as 2 raised to power 3 multiplied by 2. Okay, divided by log 2 raised to power 3. Okay, from what we have here, applying the power rule property that states that log a raised to power n can be expressed as n log a. So applying this property, x becomes, this is log 5 divided by, this is the same thing as log 2 raised to power 3, this is the same thing as 3 log 2 plus, now we have log 2 squared, we can express this as 2 log 2 divided by log 2 cubed, can be expressed as 3 log 2 plus, now we have log 2 raised to power, this is 3 times 2, which is 6, so this becomes 6 log 2 divided by 3 log 2. Okay, so let's simplify this. We'll have x is equal to, now this is the same thing as log 5 divided by 3 log 2 plus, now if you simplify here, this is 2 over 3 plus, now also you simplify here, this is 2, if you divide 6 divided by 3 is 2, so plus 2. Now that means that we have x is equal to, now if you check here, log 5 divided by log 2, this is in the form of log A divided by log B, which can be expressed as log A to base B. So let's apply this property quickly so that we'll have x is equal to, now this is 2 plus 2 over 3 plus a third log 5 to base 2. Okay, now if you combine these, if you combine 2 plus 2 over 3, so this is the same thing as x is equal to, so 2 plus 2 over 3, so this is 3 times 2, which is 6, plus this is 3 divided by 3, 1 times 2, 2. So this is 8 over 3 plus a third log 5 to base 2. Okay, so we can write x is equal to 8 plus log 5 to base 2 divided by 3. So this is the value of x. So let's verify that this value of x satisfies the equation. Okay, so if you recall, we end that 8 raised to the power x minus 2, this is equal to 20. Now if you recall, we end that 8 raised to the power x minus 2, this should give us a value of 20. And you find that 8 raised to the power x minus 2, this is actually in the form of a raised to the power n minus m, which you can express as a raised to the power n divided by a raised to the power, express as a raised to the power n divided by a raised to the power m. Now we'll have 8 raised to the power x divided by, this is 64. So let's substitute the value of x. We will have 8 raised to the power, now the value of x is 8 plus log 5 to base 2, divide everything by 3, divide by 64. This is supposed to give us a value of 20. Okay, now we can express 8 as 2 raised to the power 3. So we'll have 2 raised to the power 3. Okay, into the bracket we'll have 8 plus log 5 to base 2 divided by 3. This should give us a value of 20. Divide everything by 64. Okay, now let's simplify what we have here. We'll simplify here 3. So we'll have 2 raised to the power 8 plus log 5 to base 2. This is 2 raised to the power 8 plus log 5 to base 2 divided by 64. This is supposed to give us a value of 20. Now 2 raised to the power 8. Now 2 raised to the power 8, this is equal to 256. Okay, so you will have 256 multiplied by 2 raised to the power log 5 to base 2 divided by 64. This should give us a value of 20. Now log 2 raised to the power log 5 to base 2, this is actually in the form of m log a to base m, which will give us a value of a. Now we have 2 raised to the power log 5 to base 2, and this is equal to 5. Now let's substitute this. We'll have 256 times 5 divided by 64. This is supposed to give us a value of 20. Okay, now from what we have here, that is 256 times 5. This is equal to, this is 1280 divided by 64. This is supposed to give us a value of 20. Okay, now if you simplify here, if you say 1280 divided by 64, this is equal to 20. And 1280 by 64, this is equal to 20. So 20 is equal to 20, and that means that the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. Okay, and that shows that the value of x, which is equal to 8 plus log 5 to base 2 divided by 3, satisfies the equation. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye bye.